Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Friday, July 3rd, 2026. So on the fourth eve,
Yes.
did you see fireworks when you were working on today's crossword?
Almost.
Almost?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So there were fuses, but nothing lit.
There were fireworks coming out of my brain
Really?
trying to get it done.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, actually, it wasn't as bad as it could have been because I did it with our daughter
Mm-hmm.
and we were just trading answers. I'm like, I think that's this, and it was. And then she'd say, well, I think that's this one's that. And
Wow.
so, it was just sort of a back and forth, back and forth. And so then we got through it.
Huh.
But
What a coincidence. I was doing that with myself. And I said, I think it's that. And the other said, no, you're an idiot. And so we went like that for quite a while.
oh, really?
Yes, but eventually we agreed to disagree.
I see. Okay.
So that's good. Yeah, I didn't find this nearly as difficult as yesterday's
Oh, really?
because there was no
Well-
requirement that I be an expert in American history.
Right.
Or at least be vaguely even aware of American history.
Yeah. Yes, there was very little pop culture in here. There was a senator's name,
Right.
Jackie Rosen.
And actually there was, 66 across lifestyle for those who go both ways, biculture, but that wasn't a pop culture reference.
There was actress Michelle Yeoh was there.
Who I actually knew.
Did you know that?
Yeah, because that movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once, really made an impression on me.
Oh,
Apparently, she's also been in some Star Trek series that made an impression on nobody.
Huh. Interesting.
So, one across, Bank of China Tower Architect, I.M. Pei.
Okay. I knew that.
I just is the only. I mean, it's either that or Frank Lloyd Wright, and that wasn't going to fit.
Yeah, he's sort of the architect of the New York Times crossword.
For one down, item that's not on the list, say, I went for improvised.
Oh.
And then had to rethink that. It was impulse buy.
Right. We went for impossible.
Oh,
It's not on the list. It's impossible.
okay.
No, but it was, impulse buy. That was a great clue.
Mm-hmm. Two down, shelling. I just kept thinking about vegetables.
Oh,
But it was mortar fire.
Yes, I finally got that one.
That kind of shelling.
Yeah. And three down, claims not to have known. We had what? Pleads innocence.
Really?
Yes. It
Okay.
fit. For a long time, we had pleads innocence.
Huh.
But it was actually pleads ignorance.
Yeah, I immediately went for pleads ignorance.
Oh.
I mean, I might have had a few crosses, but that was in my wheelhouse. Six down. This is a clue or an answer that I think we used to see quite a lot.
Yeah.
Creature that transmits sleeping sickness. Tsetse.
Tsetsi's one.
And we haven't seen that. Let's see.
Oh, it's been in.
Well, it's been 232 times, but it's been around sort of consistently. Looks like it peaked in around the year 2000 or so. That was when it showed up maybe like 8 times per year, which is quite a lot. So it's got all those very handy S's, T's, and E's in it.
Yep.
In fact, that's all that it's got. 7 down was get out of jail free card, so to speak, amnesty.
Right.
That took me a while to figure out. And 16 across, facial feature, also known as a nasolabial fold, smile line.
Right.
What an ugly name for a beautiful concept, nasolabial fold.
Well, I have a few smile lines, so I know what those are.
Oh, I thought it was just you smiling. Okay. I didn't realize there was a connotation there.
I don't know.
I thought it was interesting. We had 36 across. Blabs was yaps. And catty corner to that, 40 down. Choking cause with the yips.
Yes.
So we had the yaps and the yips.
Yaps and yips. You're right.
I haven't heard the word yips in a while, but it was not a debut. Yips has appeared, for the record, 59 times.
Wow.
Whoa. First appearing in 1950. Clued as short, sharp shrieks.
Yep.
Oh, that kind of a
Like
yip.
a little puppy.
As opposed to what it means now. I thought of yip as being a fear of something.
Oh.
But Boy, that athletes of fiction, also called twisties in gymnastics with the yips.
The
So,
yips, yeah.
right.
That's where I knew it from.
Well, it looks like up until recently, it was all puppy sounds.
Oh,
So, in fact, the first time it showed up in sort of this sense was 2016. Athlete sudden loss of ability informally. Yips.
The yips. Yep.
I hate it when you get the yip. I wonder if anyone just gets
the yips for crosswords.
I wonder if anyone ever gets just one yip. Or is it always yips?
They come yips.
They come in at least pairs. 41 across, congestion easer. That was netipot.
Netipot.
Which I sort of knew as a word, but that's what, just something you smell to try and clear the nasal passages?
You actually like run warm water. It runs like warm water through your nasal passages, like in one nasal passage and out the other. Yeah, I think it sounds kind of gross. I've never wanted to try it, but some people say, it really clears out their sinuses and it's great. So.
Yeah, that's just because they just drove a pipe right through their nose. Not for me, sorry. 24 across, NAACP member, ABRA, and that was ASSN.
Right.
As in association.
Right. It's a member of the name, like a part of the name.
I see.
Yeah.
National Association for the Advancement of Colored People.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We had, 60 across was Villanelle, E.G., and I had POE, and I went for poet.
Oh.
And that caused a lot of problems because that crossed with 61 down, nothing but. And I was trying to think of something that meant nothing but, starting with the word T. Also, the third letter of whatever that answer was going to be started with a letter that I didn't know, Senator Jackie of Nevada.
Jackie Robinson.
You knew Jackie?
I remember Jackie, and I'm like, oh, what's her last name? What's her last name? And then I got like the O and the S, and I'm like, oh, yeah, it's Ross.
Right. Well, I was thinking that was most likely, but then I had T-E-R-E, which made no sense. I thought T-E-L-E looked closest to something I recognized, but that means like telescope, something far away. So anyways, it turned out to be mere because Villanelle was a poem. Are you familiar with Villanelle?
I'm not, but we had the ERE of 61 down, nothing but.
Right.
And we had the P. No, I guess the O. I guess we had the O and the E. And her daughter said, that looks like poem. And I thought, oh, if that was poem, then it could be mirror. That would make sense.
Yes.
And so we stuck that in, and it worked.
Wow. Good. 50 down, bass player was Woofer.
Yes.
That was cute.
And the one next to it was a little sly, 45 across, oil alternative, tempura. Yes. Tempura.
Yeah, I want, for some reason, tempura. For some reason, I want to spell it with a U.
Yes. Well, that
is that a food stuff?
Tempura, that's like a Japanese breadcrumbs that you put on the outside of.
Okay, so it is a food stuff.
And then deep fry, put it on the outside of food bits and then deep fry them.
Well, you got to make sure.
Fried in tempura.
Got to make sure when you're making that dish that you grab the tempura and not the tempera and poison all of your guests. All right. Well, I think that is it for the crossword.
Okay.
But it is Friday.
That it is.
Which means it's time for Fun Fact Friday. Ooh, this is a new melody in honor of the 4th, I take it. Okay.
Okay, yes. We had a clue on Thursday, which was the big 13 colony crossword.
I remember it fondly.
It had many rebuses in it, and one was in 53 across, periodic survey started under Secretary of State Thomas Jefferson.
Right.
The answer to that was the U.S. Census. So I have 5 facts about the U.S. Census.
Ooh.
First of all, the U.S. Census is older than many countries on this globe. It first took place, as I said in the clue, 1790, 31 years before Mexico became a nation, 71 years before Italy, of the unification of Italy, and 192 years before Canada gained full legal independence from the UK. So it has been around longer than 37 U.S. states, preceding the Louisiana Purchase and the Oregon Treaty.
And they still ask the same questions.
They do. They do.
How many candle wicks do you have in your house, dear sir?
The second fact is a small army of temporary workers is needed to complete the count. In 2020, when the count was primarily online, they still hired 288,000 temporary workers to finish collecting the census data.
Wow.
Like in Anchorage, Alaska, or Reno, Nevada.
Where they don't have the internet?
Where they conduct in-person interviews or for other populations that are harder to reach. Okay. Number 3, federal census data is kept secret for 72 years.
They don't reveal the information?
They do not.
What's the point of that?
You're asked to give your name, address, sex, and age, but don't worry, that information won't go public until 2092. The ones that we filled out in 2020 will not go public till 2092. It's to protect our privacy. Congress passed a law in 1978 to make the census records confidential for 72 years, though you can still request your own records before that date.
Okay, but the aggregate data is available, or the anonymized data?
The aggregate data, the 1950 census is the latest one to be released. Data from those records include each person's birthplace, race, occupation, and marital status. The 1960 census will be released in 2032.
Why don't they just make it anonymous and release it? I mean,
I don't know. The 1950 census was the first one to enumerate Americans living abroad. That's interesting. Because of this extended reach, you might discover details about family members in the U.S. military who were stationed overseas at the time of the census. Okay. And then number 4, the census was a pioneer in data processing technology. For decades, the U.S. Census Bureau clerks counted the population by hand. A long and often inaccurate process. The 1880 census had a rudimentary tallying system, but even that couldn't keep up with the reams of data it took 7 years to complete. A former Census Bureau employee, Herman Hollerith, developed an electronic punch card system in time for the 1890 census. Though it was the largest census ever at the time, the count finished ahead of schedule. He went on to sell his electronic tabulating machine to foreign governments and railroad companies and founded the company that became IBM. So
really?
He was a census worker and he founded IBM.
I thought like Thomas, I want to say Watson.
I don't know.
Okay.
And then finally, the census records include celebrities, sometimes before they got famous. For example, the 1880 census lists Thomas Edison as a scientist living in Ohio with his wife and 3 children. The 1910 census provided a snapshot of Madam C.J. Walker, who was the first African-American female millionairess or millionaire.
Wow.
She listed herself as self-employed manufacturer of hair goods. In 1920, Walt Disney was listed as an 18-year-old artist cartoonist who lived on Bellefontaine Avenue in Kansas City. So those are some fun facts about our census, which started very soon after our country did.
And when's the next one?
Every 10 years.
Every 10, but it is on the decade mark.
It is on the decade.
Okay.
Yes, always on the decade.
All right. Well, have you ever? Do you fill it out? I mean,
yeah, you fill it out.
Am I supposed to fill it out?
No.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Only American citizens.
I'm off the hook. Because it's just like, I don't remember ever filling one of those out.
But, I mean, you're on my census because it asked, who's in my household. So I put you.
Ah, right. Okay.
So anyway, yeah. And of course, you can fill it out online. People will come. If you don't fill it out online, they might come and interview you. But you can fill it out online. They'll send you a notice saying, fill it out. And
sure.
So I do.
Very good. Very patriotic of you.
Well, that's my duty.
All right. Well, that is it for the crossword and the fun fact. But we have a spot of listener mail.
Oh, yay.
And this is from Jesse. who writes about Thursday's puzzle.
Okay.
Greetings from one of the 13 original colonies, apparently Connecticut. I haven't quite finished the Thursday puzzle yet, and therefore haven't listened to the episode about it yet. Good. But I felt compelled to drop everything and write you a quick note as soon as I figured out what was going on in the puzzle. As good as so many puzzles are, something about this one just made me feel an extra level of enjoyment and satisfaction as the theme revealed itself. I might even say that it sparked a bit of nostalgic patriotism on this holiday weekend.
Very good.
Yeah, excellent. I think the constructor would probably like to hear that.
Yes, definitely.
I don't know if they're listening or not, but hi, if you are, David, hello. Happy Independence Day and happy belated Canada Day to Mike from Jess in Connecticut.
Very nice. Thank you, Jesse.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for all of that. And it was a good crossword.
It was. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I admire you for sticking with it and getting it done, even if you didn't know American history.
Even if I didn't know American history, but I mean, the thing is about Madison, as I think back to that, just like that's the capital of Wisconsin.
Yes.
Right? That should have just been a little bit more obvious, but.
Although I don't know if it was named after James Madison. I'm not sure, but Madison, I mean, that's a pretty common name.
I think probably after Dolly Madison, the maker of the ice cream.
No, Dolly Madison, like cupcakes and, little cakes, Dolly Madison.
Okay. Sort of ice cream adjacent then. All right. That is it for today then. So thanks everyone for listening. Hope you have a great 4th tomorrow.
Yes.
And we're expecting fireworks for sure in the grid tomorrow. We will be back to talk about whatever there is in the grid tomorrow.
Bye-bye.